12 South here in Nashville, Tennessee. It is November 1st, 2024. Big election coming up next week. Fingers crossed, everything goes on and America moves forward no matter who wins. What we're looking at 12 South, there are 32 homes currently on the market. These are single family homes and detached HPRs. No condos, no townhomes. It's just the single family stuff. 32 for sale currently in the marketplace, in the neighborhood in 12 South. 10 went pending in the last 30 days, or 31 days in the month of October. Those are the ones in yellow and orange. So pretty healthy activity. We didn't really see much of a slowdown in terms of the number of contracts. And we really saw it across the board. There's one over in Belmont at 3.5. There's one on Halcyon for 3.2, and then even some of the lower price stuff, 830, 900. We have seen activity kind of across the board in 12 South. What you'll notice is there's a big concentration over here on Kirkwood. There's a lot of projects that are finishing up on Kirkwood. Builders have put a lot of inventory on the ground over there, and some of it is moving. There were 10 that closed in the month of October. Those are the ones in red. These are give you the truest, sense of the actual market value on a lot of these things. We'll start at the top. We'll work our way down to the bottom. First one's on Bradford. This is a historic home. It's in the historic overlay. It's a normal size lot. It's one that you can renovate. It's right at, and it closed at 800. I'm very familiar with this one. My client actually bought this one on Bradford. He's going to go in. They're going to add on. They're going to turn it into about 4,000 square feet with a dadu, have room for a pool. Really, really, really cool project. But if you own an older home in 12 South that's on a normal size lot of 800 is about market price. If you own one of those and you want to sell it, I have a client who'd love to buy it. Did skip this one up on Ackland. This one is 3,600 square feet. It closed at 1.25. I would guess at that price point, it probably doesn't have a garage or dadu on the back. A lot of these that have alley access don't have that. And you say it's just fenced in backyard back there. I don't think that one had a true garage on. Oh, it does. Okay, so it is inside the fence. So it does have that garage park under, but no actual dadu. For 1.25, that's a really good value for someone that wants to be on that end of 12 South. The other ones that closed, we have 3 over on Kirkwood, one at 990. Everybody on planet Earth is going to call this a tall and skinny 2,000 square feet. Chance to get in 12 South for under $1 million for single family are harder and harder to come by. This one for $3 million closed out over on Kirkwood. Craftsman Builders or Craftsman Residential has built 2 homes over there. They restored a beautiful one and then they built this brand new one. It's this Alice Beach inspired, $3 million. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous house. Craftsman does a really good job with what they do. Probably a redevelopment over on 833 Kirkwood for $1.4 million. I don't know exactly what their plans are, but I would guess they potentially divide that into 2 lots and build 2 houses. And those are the ones that went on Kirkwood. One at Clayton just closed. Cute little 4,300 square foot traditional cottage. Got a little plunge pool in the backyard. Gorgeous design on the inside. Really, really pretty for sure. This was on the market for only 11 days. Makes sense that it sold quickly. Single family under $3 million. Usually does pretty well. Clayton's a great little street over there. One on Gale for $825. Older cottage. It's probably in the historic overlay, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to renovate when you have those low roof lines like that. So the historic overlay is going to dictate what you can do with the house. You can't just tear it down. You have to leave a lot of what is there. The biggest restriction is the height on the ridge line of the house. That very top of the house, they're not going to let you go significantly higher than that. The goal of the historic preservation overlay is to keep the fabric of the neighborhood. So they want the front of that house to look similar to when it was originally built. So it makes it tough to do a 2-story on a lot of the stuff in the historic overlay. That one closed at $825. Also had 2 small ones down in the little neighborhood down here, 1,400 square feet at $505. And one over in Gale Park. It's $601 for 1,600 square feet. So 32 homes on the market, 10 new contracts. I think November is probably going to be a little slow, but you never know. I didn't expect October to do a whole lot because we saw mortgage rates go up, but we still saw pretty decent activity with 10 new contracts and 9 closing out. So those are the numbers. 32 on the market. 10 went under contract, 9 closed in the last 31 days. My name's Jason Gruner. I'm a real estate agent with Coldwell Banker right here in Nashville, Tennessee. I work in 12 South all the time. I've got a couple listings in there now. If you own a home in there and you're thinking about selling it, love to talk to you about it. If you want to buy in 12 South, I work with buyers all the time. So I hope this is helpful for you, and I will talk to you soon.